Hi all, so welcome to the today's tutorial. So in previous tutorial we encountered a situation in which the zombie was not spawning in proper form, like according to the timeline. So reason being is like it was your homework. So if you will look carefully in the output log, if you will play and if it is not spawning, it is because it is unable to find the right spot. So if we will go to that zombie spawn manager, so this is the command line where we are spawning the AI, right? If you will click control, press here. So if you will look this code, right? So what it is saying, if this B no collision fail is true, then it will always spawn or else it won't, right? It would adjust if possible and don't spawn if colliding. So this was the issue. So to rectify that situation, we have two options to go. One option is, to just turn it to true. So like F rotator, nope, F rotator, zero rotator, and we will turn that option to true. So no collision fails to true. So it will always spawn to that point, even if the collision is not allowing us. So it will just adjust. But the issue with that approach is like, when I will compile the game, so now it should spawn the zombie according to the timeline which we have specified. So AI base, let me play the game. I started loving this musical tone. Okay, at the right you can see as soon as it hits 50, I have spawned, and it have spawned somewhere here. I can hear him. Okay, you can hear him. So now this is the perfect example. So this was the perfect example. So if like this point, it was it was successfully there, and because according to the environment query it is good, but according to the collision section it was not possible to spawn, but we turned that option true, so it is working out, right? So another approach is like we will uh, undo that, and we will we will iterate this index until and unless we will spawn the valid AI. So one of the things which we can do is like uh, so first we will go for like we will iterate like for spawn location. So f vector spawn location or spawn location spawn location. Uh, Never used. Okay, and we will store a let me check what it is returning. That function, it is returning upon. So we will save it inside upon spawned pond pond is equals to. We will check if it is true. We can directly check here. If this thing is true, else. Okay. So what we are doing here, it will end. No. Okay. So what we are doing here, give me a second. Each spawn location, and we will put that spawn location here. if it is true that if we have the valid pawn, then we will just break the for loop, else we will just output this is just temporary. We will say like spawning of AI failed, trying another point, and it will iterate till all the points. If not, then we will just move forward. So let's try this, compile, because we like saw the issue with that approach, previous approach. So let's try that. I think it succeeded, right? Okay, yeah. Dismiss, and let me play the game again. And we will wait till 50. Okay, I can hear the sound. It is somewhere up here. Wow. Now he is correctly. One more spawned. I am hearing a sound somewhere here. Okay. Okay. Now all the spawning which is happening, it is in the correct position. So at the left you can see we are getting the logs where we are respawning the player. So spawned of AI failed. Copy, paste. See? So it is adjusting that position. So that means our solution is working out. Okay, and there are some other issues which I do want to rectify in this tutorial too. One is like whenever, like if the zombie sees us as suddenly we are moving to some other spot, it is behaving like okay, he don't know anything. So we will rectify that. So first I will just remove this command because just for debug purpose. Just to crank it down. Okay. Okay, so we will move to the AI base CP. So first thing is like whenever it is sensing, I don't want my AI to go backward to the idle situation. So this will make our game more interesting because right now, so if the AI is coming down, if we suddenly move somewhere where he's unable to see us, it's suddenly moving to idle, which is not idle, I think. And there's one more thing. When AI is receiving any damage, I I do want to move that AI in that hungry situation if he is in certain range. So if the health is not 0, we will just paste this code. Okay. Okay. Here we do want to get the reference of our AI. So in below code we have our actor in the perception. So in here we don't have it. So let me check. Do we have anything in our mutils class? Utils. We do have our character. So GP character. We will use that. Just paste it, and it will set our character. Perfect. Do we need anything else? Okay, let's compile our code. Dismiss and compile. That should work fine now. Okay. I will wait till 50. I picked up my gun. Let me go up so it will spawn somewhere far. So he spawned zombie there, right? So if I can hit him directly, now he is running towards me. So it is making this game more interesting. Nice, the bullets are empty. I Oh, fuck. Wow. Okay, this is getting interesting and this is good. Okay, I can see one more issue, I think. They are sometimes they are moving, they are sensing the wrong person. Uh, okay. The next thing is like we can directly check if, like in the perception, right? They are checking for the character. And it might be a possibility because our AI is also a character. So just to remove that situation out, we can directly cast this actor to our player. In our case, our player is core character character base. So let's cast to am character base. So now they will only perceive us, nothing else. Because you remember, like when I was going, like on the top, the AI just moved from the side. Let's try that. Let me move up so we can check carefully. Okay, he spawned something. I can sense. Okay, he's coming towards me. Okay, perfect. Okay, one more. Get spawned. Yes. I'm out of there. But this running fine. Let me check how he is moving continuously. I can dodge him down. I just move up to check. Once they will see me, they will start attacking. Okay, this is working fine, and actually, I got some goosebumps too when I was playing this. So this is all good. Okay, now the next thing is whenever we are playing the game, you can see like my hand, it is static, like it is not in the normal mode, right? So to solve that thing out, let me check our character. So in our case, uh, this is our body, right? So we are using the idle one. If we will go our SK mesh, we have our first person animation. So one of the things which we can use is directly to use this animation. Uh, so let's do that actually. The blueprint, first person BP, compile and save. The rotation will be like 90 degree if I'm not wrong, minus 90. Uh, okay, let's play. Can move here and there. Okay, give me a second. Let me go to that blueprint first. Let me check. Okay, there are some compiler errors which we have to fix because we have deleted our main blueprint. So first thing is like we will cast this to uh, our player. This is not big. One of the option is like we can create our own parent class, but I don't want to extend it much because it's very small functionality. So maybe I will just directly check if for the first person character, I will directly check with m character base, ppm character base, compile, change variable type, compile and save. So if it is valid, I will just cast to first to bpm. It is valid, we will save it, else we will print failed to cast m character base in nmbp. Compile and save. Second error is here. We will check if it is valid or not. And okay, next thing is here it is checking if it is rifle or not. So for that, I don't think we have anything on the character side. Do we have anything? No. So okay, so whenever we are picking up our gun spawner, gun spawner, okay, we are attaching the gun, but we are not doing any variable changes on the owner side. In our case, owner character is the m character base character. So let's create one variable inside that character, which we can expose it in the blueprint also. So u property blueprint read write and edit anywhere. Okay, and it will be of type bool. So b has rifle, and by default it will be false, and that variable will be private, as I don't want to change this variable. Mm, I'm just thinking to okay, we will have it in private, and the public section we will have the getter. So your function blueprint callable, so be bool get as rifle. Um, and it will be the inline function, and it will return the b has rifle. Okay, and we will have one more function, void set as rifle bool value, and b has rifle is equals to value, and it will be the inline function. So inline, so inline means it will, what actually it will do, it will actually replace, whenever we will call this function, it will replace with this command. Okay, and I am not exposing this set variable to the blueprint side, because I just do want to set this in C++. So we'll call this function whenever we are picking up the item. So gun spawner, whenever I'm picking up the gun, I will call that owner character dot set a rifle, and we will set it to true. So it will turn it to true, and now from the blueprint we can easily get the rifle if it has something or not. Again, clear. Let me compile code again. Okay, Perfectly fine. Now get rifle. BPM corrector. PP get rifle. Cut, paste, compile. If it is valid, then we will set. Okay, delete. Let me delete this variable. No, except this, everything is fine, I guess. So now in the preview, if it has rifle, it will equip it, or else it not. Perfect. So let's. Okay. So one of the things which I think it's a issue, right? I think, yep, this is moving wrong, so I will just reset it back to 0. Okay, compile and save. Let me try. Yes, now it is more smooth, right? That movement is there. Perfect. And the last thing which I'm thinking it is lacking is sound. Like when I'm moving, it is not giving me that walking sound. So we can keep that task for your homework. So I would request you or encourage you to do that task, like to add walking and running sound on our character. So that will be a task for you. So thank you and have a nice day. I hope you are learning something with these tutorials. If you do like and do subscribe. If you have any question, just comment it below and I will try my best to sort the things out as soon as possible. Bye bye and have a nice day.